Hello everyone, and welcome back to Spiritfarer, where it either seems like, where we've got a fish! Oh, Daffodil, our cat, is gonna be so excited! Heck, I got a herring! Okay, well that was unexpected, but also really cool. Also, we are somewhere. Albert's shipyard, huh? Welcome back to Spiritfarer, where it seems that we are actually one with the afterlife now. Which is a little bit of a pity because it seems like I possibly died young. And we're actually taking over for Sharon, who used to ferry spirits to the afterworld. And like he's gone now. Like we took his job. I'm still kind of stunned by all of these developments, but it seems like we have our old friend Gwen. Again, a little bit sad if she's here, but I guess everybody has an end at some point, and there's still an adventure to be had here in this afterrealm. And Gwen is actually helping us figure out how to transform our currently extremely messy, trash-filled ship that maybe the ship died in its own way. Maybe ships show up in this afterrealm when they sink. That's kind of an interesting idea. So it was clearly an abandoned ship. We need to refurbish it, and then maybe we'll be able to go ahead and provide a good place for the unsettled spirits who need help passing into whatever comes after existence ends. That sounds kind of scary, but I guess in a way there might only be one direction to go once you're here. But I've been thinking a lot about these deep moments, and right now I have a fish in my pocket. Maybe it's a ghost fish for all I know. And we have Gwen to talk to, so let's do this. Now head down to Albert's shipyard and upgrade your blueprint station. It's the only way to clear this clutter. I'm curious about what it's all made of. Considering the smell, I'd say at least 7 different types of dirt and dust. Alright, I'm on it. Okay. Oh, we get a little boat now! Okay. Cute. And I love how Daffodil's with us. Sort of. It might mean that she's no longer here too. Also, it's interesting to see how people's spirits take on quote-unquote true forms in the afterworld. I wonder if Albert... Whoa! Oh hey, there's our ship and it's up in a dry dock now. And I guess Albert can help us out with it now. I wonder what he looked like when he was alive. Welcome to my shipyard, young traveler, where my prices are a customer's best friend. I'm Albert. Been in the business of shipbuilding for ages. Should I assume you are the new Spiritfarer? Well, of course you are. Anyway, you've been able to start this ship and bring it here after all. Gwen was right to point you towards my humble enterprise. How do you know Gwen? Ha, let me see what you have here. Nice little dinghy. Funny how it looks exactly like the one I'd built some time ago and stored in my old shipyard. Huh, funny that. See, Sharon was unhappy about his gloomy and dank ark. Oh, you call them arcs? I love that idea. A spirit arc. I really like that actually. Actually, he was always complaining about everything. But the customer's always right. So I built him a newer, better one. Of course, he would never abandon his precious boat. Old habits die hard. But don't worry, you can keep this one. Let's just call this Alone. And let me tell you something. You know we always joke about the construction here. Don't worry. We're still working on it. Anyway, with a little bit of love, this bird will be resplendent again. I wonder why everyone always talks about ships as birds and when they're kind of like a fish or a floating turtle. I really would think about, you know, a ship being more a floating tortoise than a bird, personally. The first thing you need is a proper blueprint table. Since it's your lucky day and I'm feeling generous, I'll offer it to you. Free charge. Mind you, it's just a bit bare bones in terms of functionality. But the subsequent upgrades will come at a small price. You'll want to buy them almost immediately. Simply direct me to upgrade the ship. Okay, so now we need to upgrade the ship. Oh, we can have a garden! Woo, eep! Okay, I think we got the blueprint station upgrade. So this is beginner, and I think it gives us a guest house, garden, field, and kitchen that we're able to build. And then we can also get a hobbyist blueprint if we had maple logs and limestone. We can go ahead and go to craftsman, expert, and master. If we had hobbyist, we could have a sawmill, loom, and foundry. Oh my word, we're creating like a little floating city. But I wonder if that's because people get so attached to certain things when they're alive that they really need those attachments after they die in order to sense a sense of resolution. That would make sense to me. There's many cultures out there, the Egyptians standing out as just the ones most famously known, who would leave the things that one thought you needed in the afterlife with the dead. So maybe our spirit arc is kind of recreating a world that exists elsewhere, so that way the spirits will have a sense of familiarity and peace. That's my theory, at least. All right. The craftsman would give us orchard, sheep corral, and a windmill. The expert would give us a chicken coop, a lounge, and a crusher. And the master would give us a smithy, cow stall, and stellar. Interesting. And then we have a small size, the exploring krill boat. I guess the little boats are definitely what we would need to use to get onto islands and other spots to find the spirits. The intrepid otter would be medium-sized. The adventurous manatee would be large-sized. The dauntless dolphin would be massive, boat that cannot be beat. And the brawlish narwhal would also be a giant-sized boat that fights waves. And I wonder what this currency type is. Some sort of energy type? We can also add a mailbox. Take some time to write to your pen pals, which I think we might already have. Maybe not. Maple planks, linen thread, lightning in a bottle. Lightning in a bottle? That sounds amazing. Then there's also the icebreaker, opens up a passage on the ice floe. Hermes Heim, a figurehead of snakes intertwined, makes the boat go 20% faster. Then rock destroyer, time to pulverize some rocks. Fire, glow, and spirit flowers. There's a whole world, an ecosystem here in the spirit realm. This is amazing. The coral bouquet. Oh yeah, coral bouquet. A figurehead of beautiful flowers makes the boat go 40% faster with comet rocks and ash planks. So there's at least 2 different types of wood. Fascinating. You'll be able to build and edit your buildings on a boat. What a treat! But if you really want to upgrade your boat in size and in pleasure, I'm your guy. Come back when you feel your boat is getting too crowded. Cheers! Wow, okay. So now we need to head back to the boat. We've got set sail captain. We have different upgrades we can do. The mailbox, the intrepid otter, and the hobbyist, and the different things we would need. Shenanigans. I wonder what shenanigans are. We're gonna get up to shenanigans at some point. All right, so now we head back to our boat. Hey, Gwen. Good. Albert gave it to you for free, and he said he loaned the ship to you. Ominous. Hard to know what he has in mind, but it doesn't sound reassuring. Anyway, let's focus on the task at hand for now. Cleaning up this deck. You can go to your new blueprint table above your cabin and select the move option. In it, you'll be able to remove any buildings and get back resources. Go for it. I'll wait down here. Oh, that sounds delightful. Then we'll be able to do some recycling. Let's look at the junk we're going to be taking care of. Broken hammocks, a whole bunch of safety cones, a bunch of broken baskets, abandoned nest. Yes. A lot of old stuff. I wonder if that's stuff that like fell into the sea, became litter, eventually wasted away, quote unquote died. All right. So let's see. Oh, holy moly. Okay, so we're just gonna note all of this stuff here and salvage it. Are you sure you want to salvage this building? You'll get the following resources back. Well, we're going to break it down and recycle it for maple logs, empty bottles, old shoes, and an old carpet. Yeah, let's do it. Wonderful. Wow. Look at all the space we have now, Gwen. Oh, it's lovely. I like it. I wonder if we'll be able to build something. I mean, you don't have a room, and I guess I'm kind of making a floating city for spirits to be able to feel calm and reassured until the final journey. That's going to be a little bit emotional, I think. So, what do you think? You did a wonderful job, Stella. And the good news is that you have enough resources to add a guest house to your ship. For you, I take it? A necessary amenity. Newly welcomed spirits such as myself will have a temporary place to relax and sleep. Well, sleep, not really. I can tell you for sure that no one will be thrilled to spend more than one night here. But it beats sleeping on the deck. The stars are pretty, but the wood is stiff and the humidity is hard to tolerate. I'll leave it to you. Have fun. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's build the guest house and the garden. I need lightning in a bottle to be able to put the garden down. The perfect place to nurture your veggie seeds into healthy greens. Oh, that would be so exciting. Then we could also make a kitchen if we had bright jelly as well. Oh my word. A field if we had limestone. Wow, okay. And then the guest house, everybody's welcomed in the guest house. We don't have anything else for decorating or anything, so let's put the guest house down. I think we'll go ahead and set it. Oh my gosh! That's so cute! Holy cow! I can just make it go up? Oh my gosh. Okay, I think I'm gonna make the guest house be higher up. And I just want to see... Oh, I can't see what the fields and kitchen would need. Alright, Gwen, I'm gonna give you a guest house, but it's gonna be on level with my level, and we're gonna put it right there. I wonder if I should put 2 guest houses down. Neat! Gwen, what do you think? Oh, it's got my picture in it. That's cute. Hey, and it's got the sofa. Very nice. This guest house is very pretty. It has your touch. Nice work as usual. And now at last I have a place to sit down and enjoy the view. Oh, wait. What's going on? Something else is happening. Ah, I should have expected this. I'm actually hungry. I wonder why spirits would be hungry. Very hungry. You know how terrible a cook I am. But I remember you being absolutely fantastic at it. And you might have fished a few fishes already. Trouble is, I can't really eat an entire raw fish. I could try for sure, but I'll probably choke on the fish bone and never survive. Well, I don't know if that's an issue, all considering. That's not how you want me to go. As absurd as this sounds. So you should keep on using this blueprint table of yours and build a kitchen aboard. I'm pretty sure I've seen the plans for it in there. As well as the necessary resources. Hint, hint. You require bright jelly. And there's only one way to get some. Looks like I should have told you when I first met you here. Something scares the heck out of me. A dark presence, and even I cower from it. A void that swallows all, light included. It can take many forms, and for me, it is always jellyfish. Oh, so you're terrified of jellyfish? So I guess the different forms here would represent both the hopes and the fears of what the different spirits have. Maybe the world is shaped less by itself and more by the thoughts of the spirits. So the reasons that there are cranes and couches and sliding glass windows and things that we would recognize are because perhaps this world is shaped by the thoughts of the spirits who come to occupy it. So it will take on whatever is familiar to them. Yes, I'm fully aware of the irony. The bright jelly you need for the kitchen, well, only these jellyfish can provide it to you. So there's no other option. I'll have to face my fears. But you're here. With you, I can do it. They will appear as a dark patch of pure fear on your map, so you can't miss it. Go. I'll take some time to prepare myself. Oh, yes? Ah, yes. I forgot to tell you about this. As you can see, the boat stops at night. I believe it's a side effect of your Everlight being, well, light. Or some other technicality. That being said, it will allow people to sleep undisturbed. You, in the meantime, can do anything you want. Tackle unfinished business, or just chill on the deck under the stars. I suggest you go to sleep too, in that cozy little room atop your cabin. You'll wake up refreshed and ready to go, and the ship will start up again in the morning. Oh, and speaking of that, you know me. Waking up on time has never been my forte. You can ring the big bell over there to wake people up. Remember, only do it at the right time. Early morning should do the trick. Speaking of sleep, time for me to take a nap. See you tomorrow, Stella. Have a good night. Oh, that's so cool. So now she's sleeping in the guest house. I love that we can just jump from side to side to see what's going on. All right. And then here are the things we can build now. So we do want to build a kitchen and we need bright jelly. I think that's really interesting that the bright jelly shows up, perhaps because it is actually her fear. That's really surreal. And I wonder, when do we know we catch a fish? Do we just sit here and kind of, oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. Daffodil, did we get another fish? We got an old shoe, Daffodil. I don't think she's quite as excited as I am about having gotten that old shoe. But hey, we're trying to gather some things up. I love that our spirit ball, the little light thing, is able to take on whatever shapes we need it to. And I think it's kind of telling that, oh, it's a nice star herring, sweet. I think it's kind of telling that the shapes of fear are what the people here fear. The spirit's fear. So that goes with my theory that the world actually takes on whatever shape it has based off of the people who live here. So let's go ahead and go to sleep for now. And then when we wake up... Come on, Daffodil. Then when we wake up, we'll try to begin to get ready to face our fears. Alright. Let's see how this works. I'm curious. Is it morning now? I think we might have to go ahead and try to wake up our friend. Alright. Okay, good to know. Is it early morning then? And then where would we be headed? The map would spread out. Oh, wow. Okay, so we could end up over here, which would be a bunch of crates. There's just crates out and about. Can we kind of set a trajectory for that while we wait for our friend to wake up? And then as the crates come, maybe we'll be able to, like, they're just crates that are just kind of laying around. Oh, there she goes. She woke up. Oh, this is fine. Can I stand on the edge? I can. Definitely be careful. So I guess once you find the crates, then you might be able to get some extra goods that you can gather. That's really cool. Can I take a little peek at this and see where we're going? Yeah, look. So we're almost to the crates. Then there's more crates over here. Seeds, treasures, wood, ores. And then over here is actually a patch of fear. Jellyfish stage 1. And so that might be what our friend Gwen fears. All right, well, let's wait for the crates. Good morning, Stella. Good morning, Gwen. Don't ask me how, but I've met Albert already. He definitely is a shark. But his interest in all things maritime will help us. Such as the boat upgrades he sells at an outrageously high price. With those, you'll be able to cross the ominous weather barriers in the world. Oh. They look like classical mythology challenges again. A bit cliche if you ask me. Well, that's awesome. How do we have these crates? What do I do? How do I get them? Heck! Quick. Do I come down here? How do you gather crates? Oh my gosh, I'm so curious. Maybe I can't do anything with those just yet. Yeah, I want that crate. How does one get the crate? Let me at it. Can I come over here and maybe fish something up? Is that how that works? Oh, I want those crates. All right, I'm sure we'll figure this out. But maybe it actually has something to do with the fact that we need to go ahead and we actually, oh, yep, just a herring. All right, I don't think I can get the crates just yet, even though I really desperately want to. But, you know, I'm delighted that you're here with me, but I'm not surprised one bit. It adds up. You here taking care of me in my final hours. You always cared so darn much about others. Always protected those you found vulnerable. Even pandemic slobs like me. Remember the day my father yelled at the cat? We just got out of elementary school. You were wearing those big blue sneakers with the glittery tags. And there you were, yelling back at my father like you were on a mission. Father turned red and smashed the purple Delino vase. It was rad. Wow. Yeah, I think that this world and the way that people look and the way that things look are just kind of like a shared consciousness that everybody builds together. But alright, I'm gonna try to figure out how to get these crates. Maybe right now we just aren't able to. And then we'll carry on with being with our friend Gwen in her final hours. Wow. An important adventure, even if it's one that has a big impact on the end, I think. But alright, if you guys would like to, do please consider subscribing to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious and be there for your friends. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!